I have a question for Dr. Edwards.
I don't answer questions.
Will you answer the question if it's in relation to mental health? Okay, very good. So
yes, I will.
We got a deal.
I will.
Dr. Edwards, who would you say is the most mentally unstable since you watch every day?
I was heading in that direction.
It's interesting because I think there's a lot of competition for who is most mentally unstable.
There is.
Amber.
Well, I don't know look, Amber is certainly in the top 3. But one of the individuals that I think may take the cake is actually Wayne. Wayne has a perpetual series of dysfunctional relationships based on a level of depth that is exceeded by millimeters. And has the capacity to engage every woman on the planet with almost no provocation and no lasting
He's so nonchalant
connection.
As he moves from one to the next, isn't he?
It is amazing. If I, though, was Wayne, I would write my skit in the exact same way. Wayne is my hero. Wayne has kissed and fondled and had fun with every beautiful actress.
And you know,
and
what's so funny is that it's allowed, right? Because interestingly, we know the patterns, meaning the characters in the skits, but as soon as he weaves his way right to the next person, there's
we know it's coming. We know it's coming. It's predictable, and I applaud him substantially.
Now, Dr. Edwards, I know you and what we were taught in clinic and how we are trained as intern psychologists. We do need to do the intake and do all the things that are necessary, refer them out to the medical doctor and so forth. You know, just hypothetically, or would you like to ask me that question as a student? What type of disorder could Country Wayne be diagnosed as?
It's a great question. So I'll ask you that question, Ms. Solomon. What is Country Wayne's diagnosis? If you had to conjure up a single diagnosis to capture everything you've seen, what would it be?
One of them would be bipolarism, personality disorder. Those are the two that stands out. Personality disorder, and there are different types of personality disorder. So I would need to, as a practicing, once I take my comps, which would be real soon, I would need to, of course, dive a little deeper and get him in clinic and get his medical records.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
I'm doing the right thing.
You're doing the right thing. Yes, that's the right answer.
I need the family history. I need to find out about the family. Is there any schizophrenia in the family? Are there any bipolarism? Bipolarism 1, bipolarism 2. I would have to go deep into my DMS manual on Country Wayne. But I think I would have about 4 or 5 axles. In our profession, you can have several different diagnoses.
Absolutely. I think that the dysfunction is what keeps the people coming back for more, oddly enough. And I also believe that that's what happens in real life too. People get stuck in this dysfunction and then we consider it normal, but we're tolerating pain, not realizing that we can decipher the two. So it's great what you said. And I think one of the things that you said, Deidre, is that you have to get that family history. There are things that happen in our childhood that little boy us is screaming out in our adulthood, and often is going to tell a very long story of why we behave the way that we do in our adulthood.
Elwood, she didn't pass comps. Nope, that doesn't count. We saw your comment. No, she still has
and
to do
comps. And she said she's going to do it very soon.
Natasha, we were reading comments, and former Chancellor of Winston-Salem State HBCU, and he was actually the chair at North Carolina Central Grad Clinical. He just passed the comps. I'll take it. That's a joke, everybody. just in case. Yeah. The board is really, really, ethically, they're really, really tough as far as what you can and cannot do. So I'm very cognizant of what I'm doing right now and what I'm saying. That's why I got an expert on my hand right here.
The message that people are able to hear today is so true. Oftentimes people walk around thinking that their normal is normal. And they really have to have someone help